we're going to go over quickly through the do now to make sure you have the right answer. So looking at the pie chart, what movie is the most popular? So looking at them, we can see that it looks like Pinocchio is the most popular, and we'll have to figure out the actual percent. So we can just write Pinocchio for now. That's not how you spell it, Pinocchio. Alright, which movie was the least popular? So looking at the rest of them, Frozen. What percent of people said Lion King was their favorite? Lion King, we have 15%. That's a nice thing for these. You don't have to figure out the percent. What percent of people said their favorite, that either Pinocchio or Cars was their favorite? So Pinocchio, we don't have the percent. We're going to have to figure it out. So let's go ahead and add up all the ones we do have. We have 10, 11, 14, 15, and 22. So we're going to add those up. That's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 72, or 71, 72. So we have 72. Now we're going to go ahead and subtract that one from 100 because everything adds up to 100 in a pie chart in terms of percentages. So that's going to give me 28. So we have 28 for this spot. So 28%. And we don't want 28% because we want Cars or Pinocchio. So Cars is 11 and 28. So we do 11 plus 28 here. So that's going to be 39%. Which two movies did about half the people say was their favorite? So want to look up about half. So we want to do two movies. So I can see there's a wedge here. That's about half the pie chart. So we can, and that's just two movies in that half. So we would say Toy Story and Pinocchio. That's pretty much it for number one. Second one, we have an expression. Which of the following must be true? So are we using, which of the rules are we using? Adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing? So we look at our expression here. We know that the 5 and 2 make the 10. 5 times 2 is 10. They're regular numbers. Now the bases are the same. X's, A and B. What do I do to A and B to get this 9 up here? Am I going to add A and B and get 7? Am I going to subtract A and B and get 9? Add A and B and get 9? And so on. So answer should be, this is the product rule. So we should be using the addition. And they add up to 9, not 7. Let's go on to the last two. We have Daniel has 20 pairs of shoes in his closet. Some of them are black, some are green. So he's got 20 pairs of shoes. Again, if he chooses one at random, there's a 30% chance that he will pick the black pair. How many green pairs of shoes does he have? So if I have 20 pairs of shoes and I multiply by 0.30, that means that 6 of my shoes are black. Which means if I have 20 pairs of shoes and I subtract the 6 black shoes, that means I have 14 green shoes. And that's pretty much it for that one. My answer is D. A faster way to do it would be your alternate method. If you prefer to do a different way, is if 30% are black, that means 70% are green. So you can just do 20 times 0.70. And this is another way of getting the answer a little bit faster. Alright, let's look at the last one. The length of a rectangle is 2x minus 2 units, and the width is 6x minus 1 units. Which expression represents the area of the rectangle? So it's just length times width, or base times height for a rectangle. Now we're just going to go ahead and multiply them. So I'm going to be multiplying 2x minus 2 with 6x minus 1. So I'm going to draw my box and multiply. So 2x minus 2 and 6x minus 1. We'll go ahead and start filling the inside. We're going to get 6x and 2x is going to give us 12x squared. Negative 2x, negative 12x again, 12, and positive 2. I'm going to go ahead and combine like terms, which is these two right here. That's going to give me 12x squared for the first term. The negative 12 and the negative 2x are going to give me negative 14x, and then a positive